even if a lot of people didn't appreciate it at the time, including my own self to a point, it really holds a special place in my heart now just because that was the last real era genre of like rock stars, but it was specifically just like fun rock and roll that wasn't real serious. It was just a lot of it was just about partying and having fun and like silly songs. I've often said that it was the hair metal of my late teens, early 20s. I'm trying to think of like Blink 182, Enema of the State from '99. I mean that I think that certainly paved the way for it, but that sounds a little ahead of its time. But you know, that was never called emo. That was never called or thought of in the same way. So I would probably say Jimmy Eat World, The Middle, 2002. That to me really kickstarted that whole genre. But my favorite of those bands was Bowling for Soup. Like literally everything they've done has been absolutely amazing, and they really like exemplify that whole genre of like just upbeat, fun rock, and a lot because a lot of those guys are Gen Xers. It's obviously they have a lot of '80s references and a lot of I wouldn't say it sounds '80s, but it's I would say it's fun the way that '80s music is fun, if that makes any sense. Obviously the Ataris, they did the Boys of Summer cover, so and Stacy's Mom, Fountains of Wayne. What's funny is the album that came from was kind of like not the greatest. The one after that though, they did Traffic and Weather from 2007. That's to me that's my favorite. And then what's another one like All American Rejects. But yeah, that's I think one more way that it is like hair bands is that again, most of the songs were just fun party songs, but then when they would do a serious one, it really hit you hard because you didn't see it coming, and because of the way they looked or even the way they sounded, they didn't really get appreciated for their musicianship. Again, you could probably say that's similar to the late '80s hair metal. And like all other genres, that tends to be like more hard rocking and more rebellious in the beginning, and then as it goes on, as it gets more ballad oriented or a little more pop oriented, because probably MCR was the last in that style, like 2009, 2010, around there, and interestingly, that's about when like rock and roll in general kind of went away. Like anything like guitar driven rock oriented, unless it was like an intentional throwback kind of, I would really say it died in 2010. I mean, I don't know if it's because of Bieber or what, but